So according to Joel, the person who requested this video, this was a chart topper back in 1966. It's not like a deep cut or anything like that, and it should be interesting. We've been kind of branching out on the channel lately, so I'm game for whatever as long as it's good. Y'all know that. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, I guess. Feel like I'm kind of in a funk after that Grand Funk Railroad song. Haha, just kidding. We're going to be listening to The Outsiders, and the track is called Time Won't Let Me off of the same album of the same name. It is about 30 minutes, and how long is it? 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Gotta love those radio edits from back in the day, man. Alright, if y'all want to subscribe, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it. Takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free. And it really helps the channel out. I promise it does. Oh, if you're not busy, leave a comment, like the video, do something. It really helps out. Alright. The Outsiders, Time Won't Let Me. From 1966. 3, 2, 1, go. That bass line is sick. The zoom, that's great. Black and white, man. It's so wild to me. Okay, drummer. He's like Carmine on that little kid. That guitar needed to be up a few notches. The scream trumpet, John Madrid. Ronnie Harkai on the drums. Like the 60s version of ska. Even has the brass and everything. Okay. See? Oh, of course it ends on the best part. You little shits. I hate when that happens. That was good though. That was way better than not that I thought it would be, but like he kind of explained it like it was like just like a popular song from the 60s that was a chart topper. So I was like, okay. So it's not going to be close to the edge. You know what I'm saying? But that was still like it was still really good, dude. Let me see. So The Outsiders is Tom King on rhythm guitar, rhythm guitar and backing vocals, and then Sonny Gerasi lead vocals. Mert Madsen on bass and harmonica, Bill Bruno on lead guitar, except for Time Won't Let Me, and then Ronnie Harkai was the drummer for Time Won't Let Me. Mike Gerasi also did baritone saxophone on Time Won't Let Me. Sorry, I'm just reading all this. John Madrid on scream trumpet, and then Hank Gear on saxophone. So there's a lot of stuff. That definitely does sound like proto ska. Then, if it has all that brass and it's the trumpet and everything too, it kind of had that uppity sort of beat too and rhythm as well. So that's interesting. That definitely kind of, yeah, that was definitely like a '60s version of ska. Drummer fucking getting it. What was his name again? See, I forget that quickly. Ronnie Harkai. Yeah. See, that's a very unique name. How can I forget that? Yeah, Ronnie was killing it back there, and that little kid, he was reminding me of Carmine from Vanilla Fudge there for a little bit, and a couple of the fills he was doing just comes crashing in. It's like Barrymore Barlow. They all, I want, like, they all come from like certain trees and schools of drumming and stuff like that, the styles, and I like finding different drummers that are similar to the same ones, because I like comparisons for some reason. I like to connect things. The whole Laurel Canyon thing, I love the whole connections there, just how every artist is somehow connected with the other artists. So they featured on this, so they were friends and they hung out, and you already know what was going on back then with those groups. Then you got Zappa and his crew, but I feel like a lot of bands cross-pollinated back then, you know what I mean? Nowadays, everyone's just in their own little basement studio recording and stuff, or unless you're obviously signed or whatever, but I don't know, man. I feel like there was just a different time back then, with the rise of AI and stuff like that. Now, give it like 5 years, man. I get like even less than that probably, and we're gonna be having AI vans, AI music. I promise it's coming. Eventually, it's gonna come. If not, what if it already happened and we haven't really deciphered it yet? Maybe that's why music's been so stale for the past 5 years. So maybe that's why the movies have been stale for the past 5 years. They always say like the military and the private sector have very, at least a decade or 2 decades ahead of us probably in technology. I can only imagine. There was a lot of weird stuff going down on YouTube a couple of years ago. I remember exactly what it was like, and strange climate, all kinds of weird comments and weird videos that would pop up, and they were like doing these number tests and stuff. It was just very strange, and I notice things and patterns and stuff very well like that, and it's there's definitely, I bet it's already out there. I bet we've already heard AI music and we don't even know it yet. That'd be crazy. Come back to this video in 5 years if I was right, and if I was wrong, you can leave me a comment, say ha dumbass or something like that. I'll be fine with it. I'll let those ones go. But yeah, that was great though. I like the bass line a lot. What was his name for the bass? Mert Madsen on the bass. Yeah, he was killing it. He had a really good tone too. The guitar, I really didn't hear the guitar solo as much. That's like the one thing. Everything else was loud, but except that for some reason. I don't know if it was because of like the video, the live recording, whatever it was. That solo was way low in the mix. I hardly could hear it, but it sounded good. The guitars were solid throughout. Honestly, like I said, I got more than I was expecting from this, and I like when that happens. So if you guys have any other tracks by The Outsiders you think I'd like, please leave them below. I'll definitely check them out. Because that was a good little bite. Like I said, I hate these fucking time links on these songs back in the day. And of course, they're like Steely Dan. And the outro is always the best part. You're like, oh, fuck yeah. And then it's done. Over. Oh, mad face. It's okay. But yeah, I think that's it on me there, guys. I think I've heard the name Tom King, though, before. I've not heard of Ronnie Harkai before. Apparently, he was... So they're from Cleveland, or they're Cleveland based. I wonder if they're still big in Cleveland. I know that like there's stuff like that out in the Midwest, like Grand Funk and stuff like that. I think they were Michigan, right? It's like for some reason there's like one specific old rock band from like the 60s or the 50s or something like that they all still really hold on to for some reason. Oh, they're from their area. That's why. That's really cool. I'm trying to wrap my brain if there's one from my area. The only band that came from where I'm from was Good Charlotte. Like from my home area where I grew up. Good Charlotte was a band that came from there. My mom actually gave the little sister of the brothers a horseback riding lesson. I think like once or twice. And then I guess they found a different like instructor or whatever. My mom used to teach riding lessons back in the day. I didn't like get to like meet them or anything though. That would have been cool. But I do have a connection there with that. There really isn't many bands from my area now I think about it. It's not a very musically inclined area. I mean, there's definitely a lot of local bands, but they never really go anywhere. But I feel like that's every town, But the world's changing, dude. Right in front of our eyes as we speak. It's a new evolution has happened, I think, and we're starting to see it in its ugly birthing scars, you know. So we'll see how things turn out. But I hijacked this video with my crazy ramblings once again, so I apologize. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Thank you again to our Alpha Patron Joel for a wonderful request, as usual. That was great. Right? Y'all know my Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos, Patreon exclusives, full album reactions. There's a lot of shit on there. And then you get to get on our Discord server that's for patrons only and vote for Spotlight Artist of the Month, like the Elton John video. If you're watching Day of Premiere, like the one that came out today, they're voting on the artist for next month as we speak, and it's a neck and neck race, so you better get in there quick, man. And you have to vote on Discord, so join Patreon, and there's a link for Discord. When you join, you'll see it. If you want to come help us, we could use it. And there's also a PayPal link as well in the description for tips, requests, and anything else. Thank you for watching. I can't do that. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.